Hello and welcome to the London E-Prix track walk. The last time that we'll be here at the XL, but apparently I won't be taking you around. I've got to pass you over to these two numpties who'll be taking you around the track.
This is the fairly short run down to turn one, and this is the prime overtaking zone on the circuit because of the nice on front and straight, but they can squeeze you into the barrier just like Da Costa had happened to him a couple of seasons ago. The exit of one leads straight into the apex here at turn two, and this is going to be very crucial because here you have got the pit exit line. So in pit boost you need to make sure that you give enough space, because if someone comes out of the pit lane over there, then they've got to make sure that they don't crash on exit. You've got a short shoot between turn two into turn three, and this is where it gets properly tight and twisty, because then you head back outside and into the hairpins at turns 4 and 5.
Coming back out into the daylight, the drivers have to contend with going over effectively train tracks coming through where the XL doors come down. So it's a nasty bump into a very tight turn 4 before a short shoot down into 5. Coming into turn 5, and you've got the driver bollard, the DC rule. Drivers then can easily identify where the apex of the corner is coming in because the barrier sticks out massively before going downhill towards 6, 7, 8 chicane.
We've now come off the ramp and we now come into the 6, 7, 8 chicane. So they've got to hit the apex here before grabbing the next one, and then that sends them down on a short shoot down to turn 9. We're now at turn 9, which is really, really important corner on the circuit, because then you've got to get a good exit, because this is one of the longest straights of the circuit to head up to the bus stop chicane. But get it wrong and you'll end up straight in this wall like Dan Ticktum did last year.
We're now coming into the turn 10 and 11 chicane, and the track narrows up as you come down. It sort of elongates in like a Thames way along the estuary. Now as you come in, immediately you've got sort of a 90-degree turn in against the curb. Drivers are going to be getting up right on you. You can already see some tyre marks coming through. But then if they get it wrong, there is a runoff area that leads back through. But this switchback chicane has gone through several different variations over the years. And now coming at the exit 11, already the driver's facing a blind entry into 12 and 13. So coming down into 12-13 after a short shoot back, the drivers have got absolutely no runoff area. So you make a mistake here in qualifying or the race, you're going to lose valuable lap time, valuable positions. Now the drivers can sort of sling through the first part at turn 12, but as you come in towards 13, it's a really tight apex as it narrows inwards. And if you get that wrong, there's another tyre barrier waiting for you on the exit.
We're finally back indoors. This is turn 16 on the circuit, and this is where the attack mode takes place as well. And you don't want to miss this one, because if you miss this one, there could be fairly big championship implications. So you've got a short straight out of turn 16 before you head into an elongated chicane of turn 17 here and turn 18 there. And you want to get a good exit out of turn 18, because then you've got to head up the ramp to finish the lap.
So coming into turns 19 and 20, the final two on the corner, once again going over back into the XL centre. But the track kind of narrows up. It's a tight entry and it's a very, very tight exit. We've seen many drivers end up in this barrier and having the track blocked, i.e. when Sebastian Buemi got turned around as well. But it's not the easiest of tracks to get right, because once you get in, you're back onto this dirty, horrible tarmac, which has sort of got like, it looks like you've got a kid's playpen running through. And then you've got to go down into the last corner, which is even worse. And the last corner on the circuit as the drivers sweep back up, quickly coming from the outside, touching just on the inside of the apex before getting a lovely exit back down the very long start-finish straight. Now you're indoors though, immediately you're onto the grid hatchings and the pit lane entry just up there. Very tight, very interesting, and with a pit boost race as well, that pit entry is going to become more critical this year. So that's a lap at the London E-Prix XL circuit. Last one here, and it looks quite good, doesn't it?
Yeah, no, I'm going to miss this place, but yeah, we don't get the best racing here, but in terms of venue, it's absolutely spectacular. Can't wait to see what happens this weekend.